Thanks everyone for checking out this video series. This is the third video on From Field to Vise. We hope you guys have appreciated and liked all of the prior videos that we did. If you haven't seen them already, go ahead back to our channel. After you subscribe to it, you can see video 1 and 2 of this series. So today on video 3, we're going to check out this cased pupa pattern. So it's going to use some turkey tail, also some feathers from a pheasant, and then a few other little items on top of it. But thank you guys for all of your time. We hope you liked all of these videos and really like all these videos. Make sure you put a comment on the bottom, let us know how you guys like them, what you want to see in the future. We're going to continue to put out videos every single week. So go ahead and like the video, subscribe, hit that bell icon because that notifies you whenever we put out a video. We're trying to do one every single Monday morning so that you will know when they come out. So we're going to bring you up close here, show you how to tie this fly, and then at the end we'll give you a little bit more information on it. Okay, we'll run through some of the things that you're going to need for this pattern. We're going to go back to our jig hook. I actually like this because it'll actually stick up straight in the water as you're dropping it down as quick as you can, because we want to get this down to the bottom as it's a case caddis pattern. We want to use some tungsten, so we're going to use the tungsten beads that we have here in the shop. Handful of new colors. Make sure you check them out. Everything that we have is going to be linked down in the description. We're also going to be throwing in your turkey tail. So turkey tail is going to be the body of this. We're going to use a little bit of ultra chenille, and actually going to incorporate just a little bit of the hen pheasant tail as well, or the hen pheasant body. So we're going to use a size 14 here on the jig hook. Usually the casings are going to be a little bit bigger than the caddis themselves, so I like anything from like a 14 to a 12. Works pretty well for this pattern. You can use any colored beads, just something fairly natural. So I'd prefer either like these olive colors that we have in the dirty olive, the flat black, or the black nickel. I don't like anything too shiny for this pattern. So we're going to throw this on our vise, and then we're going to work back to front on this, as with everything, but this fly is actually going to be tied kind of backwards. So this is almost like a peeping caddis, just on a jig hook. So what we're going to do is just take a little bit of our ultra chenille in a chartreuse color, tie it in here. If you like, you can build the body up by tying this the whole way back through. This will help keep that bigger body that the casing is going to have, because the caddis is actually inside of it, so it's a little thicker of a fly in terms of the pattern there. So to add a little bit of bulk, you can do that. For the hen, all we're going to do is add just like a couple legs on each side. So pull them off. Actually, before I start this, I'm going to cut this down just a hair. A little bit coming out. And then, before we get to that, let's see if I can do this on camera. Just going to give it a little burn there, just to kind of give it a point at the top. So, we're going to take these hen feather fibers, tie them in on each side. Stick out a little bit from where everything else is. I'm going to do that again on the other side. Try to make sure they match. Tie them in there. And then I think the difference between using turkey tail like this is here and pheasant is that the turkey tail, whenever you wrap it, the barbs on it are a little bit longer compared to pheasant, and I think it gives it that like woody feel that these case caddis actually look like, because they're using a lot of materials from the bottom of the stream to build their casings. And when you take this and you wrap it. One more thing before we move forward, we need to throw some wire on there just to hold it all together. Is that there's like the little barbs, kind of like when you're putting a dry fly on and you've got the barbs of those hackle feathers. There's very small barbs on these feathers, and I feel like it really helps bring the whole pattern together and be a little bit more realistic. So some people twist their feathers before they put them on. I like to just kind of line them all up and twist them together. But yeah, you can see a little bit there as you're wrapping that you're getting a little bit of these barbs that are sticking up on the on the turkey tail. So wrap that all the way up clean. Whoops, bumped the camera. Sorry guys. We're gonna tie that off in the front. Clip this off as clean as you can. And then we're gonna take, just laughing at myself, we're gonna take this wire and we're gonna counter wrap it all the way up. So, like I said, you can use any colored bead that you want on there. I like using something a little bit more subtle. This olive just matches a lot of the stuff that's down underneath if you want to. Or you can use just a more drab color like a black nickel. But pretty simple pattern. You can tie this in all kinds of sizes. This is a 14 here. When you look at the caddis on your local stream, you can figure out what's appropriate from there. I like using tungsten because it gets it down a little bit quicker. And then when you actually look at the rocks, when you're flipping the rocks on the stream, the reason why I use this jig hook too is that it's going to sit like that. So the actual head of the caddis that's inside the casing there is going to stick out that way. Rather than if you tie it with this on this side, then that's going to be facing down, where the realistic bugs, or the actual bugs in the stream, are going to be stuck to the rock, and then the heads of them are going to be on the upside there. So, hope you enjoyed this pattern. If you have any questions on the description of everything, you can check it out below. We hope you enjoyed that. You can see the description below, all of the items that we used, including our very popular 9230 jig hook here that we have in some great sizes. We sell an absolute ton of those, as well as the slotted tungsten beads. We got a lot of new colors in those just in the last couple months. So go hop on the website, pick a few of those up, and add them to your cart in your next order. And we thank you guys for watching today. So hop on the website. Here it is here. We've got a lot of great stuff on there already. Some new stuff coming here for 2021. And if you haven't already, at the very bottom of the website, you can subscribe to our email list. If you haven't done that yet, and you go ahead and do that now, you'll get a 15% off coupon code for your first order off the site. So once again, thank you guys for checking everything out in this video series. This is the last one. You can see the description below with all the links to all the items that we used, and we will see you guys next week. Thank you, subscribe, like the video, we appreciate you.